see how it plays out. January is still 3 months away. There is a lot of football to be played between now and January. So much can happen. I want a new left winger, but we have Odegaard, we have Tell. Let's just give them an opportunity and give them a chance to settle into the team. I think they've been playing better a bit recently. So let's see if they can provide something. Maybe come January, we won't even be talking about them. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I do think a left winger will come in. I really do, regardless of maybe we'll allow one of those to go on loan or who knows, sell one, who knows. But I think January, that will be looked into. And January is going to be a fascinating window for us, whether we're active, whether we buy in one big player or a lot, whatever we do. The way we are actually going to be negotiating deals is completely new to us and the football world. So it's going to be a very, very interesting window, and I cannot wait to see what we do.
I don't know how busy it's actually going to be. When you look at right now, I'll tell you why. Unless we're selling players, we are already having trouble with the European squad. We're already leaving Tell out. You know, you've got Decky to come back in. You've got Dragoshin to come back in. He's not in the squad. So how can we keep adding and adding and adding?
I think players will go.
Who's going to go?
We'll see.
Who in the squad right now? Okay, maybe you'll say one of Tell or Odegaard goes
on loan.
Okay. Tell me right now of players we've used on the weekend who's leaving.
I'm being serious here. I'm being deadly serious. I honestly think Nottingham Forest are going to come in for Bissouma and Brennan Johnson.
Brennan, you reckon?
I seriously think. Seriously.
January.
Like I said, this is just me. I've not heard anything But if Nottingham, there's too many things. Ange Postecoglou wanted him at Tottenham, got him at Tottenham. He could go back to Nottingham, play regular football, and this is what I want to see from Spurs right now.
Okay, but that's even that's one signing. So you get a left winger in then.
So no, I'm saying Odegaard or Tell go on loan. Odegaard or Tell go on loan.
Okay.
Bissouma, which doesn't really pay different for European.
Yeah.
But for Premier League numbers.
Oh yeah.
Which we have to remember as well. The Premier League team. I have a feeling Johnson.
Okay, but let me say you this: let's say Johnson and Tell go, yeah. Decky and Dragoshin take their place.
How does? Yeah, okay. You're talking Europe. I'm talking about Premier League. If Spurs are going for the Premier League right now, and this is what I'm saying that with people like Brennan Johnson. This isn't me saying I want him gone or anything. What I want to see from Tottenham Hotspur now, with this new setup that we have, and see if there's a difference in it. If players like a Brennan Johnson, just for example, just using him right now, if a team come in and put a bid in for him, do Spurs go, no, you need to give a lot more, or are they going to allow Fred to say, do you know what? If he goes, I can then use that to get into him. I want to see Spurs actually be ruthless. And if there's players that decent money comes in for them and they're replaceable or upgradable, then you act on it. So I'm not saying that Brennan Johnson. I've been saying this since the summer, or not the summer, since Ange got appointed.
I said in the summer, if Ange gets sacked, I would be more open to selling Johnson, because I think Johnson was a very big beneficiary of how Ange liked to attack and how he liked to play and getting in those back post tap-ins. And Ange was very focused on getting in behind, getting a winger to the touchline, cut it back to the back post, and finishing right. And Johnson was obviously a massive beneficiary of that. But if it's not so tailored to him, will he be as effective? And when he's not doing those things, you know, how effective is he?
Yeah, but then now you're thinking, I'm thinking what will benefit Spurs. If Brennan Johnson went to Nottingham Forest again, and Ange was still there, I don't care what he does for Ange Postecoglou or how productive he'll be for Ange. I'll be like, we've got XYZ amount of money now.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I think I was saying in the summer I would be more open to letting Johnson go.
No, sorry, my bad. But we'll see what happens. But I think there could be some. I think we will clear some people out in January.
I just don't know who it's going to be.
It's just me being super positive again, isn't it?
I'm looking at the squad and trying to see where is this big clear out coming from, apart from players who are already not in the squad anyway. And you already saw what a big story it was leaving Tell out. I don't think we make big signings and not want to put him in the Champions League squad unless we sign another one, leave someone like Odegaard out. I think it's a big ask. We might get one in. I don't think there's going to be a big January. I really don't.
Well,
I think maybe one.
I think we get a let's say an Ademola Lookman. Let's just say a Leao. Not saying that Leao with his wages is doable. It just depends how well AC Milan are doing and the fee. Again, we don't know what's going to happen in January with this new look ownership team. Vivian, Charlie, Vinay. No one has a clue.
I just think if you're expecting in a January window, when we know it's a window which is a lot harder to do business in, major changes from the hierarchy, I just think maybe we need to temper your expectation.
It's a lot harder to do business in January when you're approaching transfers the way we did.
True.
The way we have done for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I keep going back to the Liverpool. I will always go back to Liverpool Van Dijk. Could have got him in the summer. Couldn't get him. Jurgen Klopp was asked, we'll bring another defender in for you for the summer. Who do you want? Nope, we'll get him in January. January the 1st. Bang, they picked up the phone. What do you want? Done, whatever. We don't know. We honestly don't know what January will bring. Could January bring in a top left winger, just a top left winger, and that's Spurs business done, and it's quality over quantity? Or is it going to be loans? Is it going to be a decent left winger until we can really get the one in the start? No one knows. No one.
I mean, apart from a left winger, how much more business do you expect us to do?
Well, this is it. I mean, it depends. I mean, we're just talking about Richarlison.
Yeah, we've got Solanke and Moani there. I know they're injured now, but they'll be back.
But then that's why I was saying when I've heard and seen quoted about the connection with Ivan Toney, and possibly being
he's on 400 grand a week.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be a big step. I mean we're not doing that. But will he?
What is he worth spending that amount of money on? I know he's a good player.
Will he want 400 grand to come back?
Maybe not. But is it worth swapping our strikers to fit in Toney? I mean, I like Toney.
Toney under Frank, he'll get goals.
Not right, but this is my point. This is what I was trying to make to Ben. Toney wasn't Toney before Thomas Frank, right? You know what I mean, he got him to where he is now with how he coached him. And I'm not saying he's a bad striker, but he had one amazing season. The other seasons were decent, nothing amazing. They were good. He's always been a good player, don't get me wrong. But there is no reason for me why Frank can't get that goal output that he got out of Toney out of the strikers we have. I don't see why.
No, you got fair. And as I've said, and I'll keep saying it, I actually think Solanke could do very, very well in this team.
Yeah.
I really do. But again, people say he's only had the one decent season, but he had a Semenyo supplying him constantly that season. Well, now he'll come into a Kudus, Simmons, and who knows, we get the left winger. Moani, we don't know really because he hasn't got going yet. Could be the answer, but I think we still would need 3 strikers.
Yeah, but again, I don't think Richarlison leaves in Jan. I'll be shocked if that happens.
Oh, so would I. But I'm saying if Ivan Toney was available, so people in the comments as well, if I said to you right now, Ivan Toney is available and he'll come, forget the wages, Ivan Toney will come to Tottenham Hotspur,
okay,
and work again under Frank, and Richarlison goes Orlando or wherever it may be.
If I'm just swapping, forget any other context. If I'm saying, would you swap Richarlison for Toney? Yeah, I probably would. That's fine. But you can't forget the other contexts. You just
said to forget the context, and now you're saying
I'm saying if you do, then yes. But
right.
But I'm saying if you add in all the other contexts, if you have to pay Toney 400 grand a week, if it's only on a 6-month loan,
the 6-month loan, no, it'd be permanent.
Like, I don't know. I just believe our strikers, quality-wise, for me, I think they all could be as good as Toney. I think Toney's good. Don't get me wrong. I really like Toney. Maybe he's got a bit more quality than our strikers at the moment, but I don't think it's that much. And I wouldn't go spending big money and big wages on him just for maybe a minor upgrade. If you're going to spend, my point is, if you're going to spend 400 grand a week, and you're going to say bring him for, I don't know how much it's going to cost.
I wouldn't want him at Spurs for 400 grand a week. If we're going to pay someone like that, there's only one man I'd want it going to.
Right, my point is you can probably get a massive upgrade on our strikers for that, rather than just Ivan Toney, who's maybe a minor upgrade.
Well, yeah, but we're full stop. We're not paying 400 grand a week, period, right now. They would heavily have to subsidise it, but if there is only one player that is worth 400k if we could bring him home, and that's the only one that I would even be like, right, pay him what he wants. But yeah, if we could get Ivan Toney on reduced wages, or they make they subsidise some of it and pick up a large percentage of it, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to do that.
Let's say it was 50-50. So we're paying 200. Or the same as Romero, 190 or whatever it is.
Then I'll consider it.